Welcome to Adventures with Captain Ray Kelly. This is primarily a drone show. We'll be sharing adventures from all over the world. We hope to have interesting guests every week, and we're glad that you tuned in tonight. We'll be flying different drones in different locations. We encourage viewer participation in the chat. If you have a question, don't be afraid to ask. Every week, we'll have another interesting guest. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. We'll be sharing various adventures by our guests as well as myself. And thank you for joining us tonight. Hi, welcome everybody. Welcome to Adventures with Captain Ray Kelly Live. It's Thursday night, and I got a great show scheduled. And if you saw the Facebook and the YouTube post, you know who it is. It's the one and only Al Cerchione from the South Florida Drone Flyers. And he's, in my book, one of the drone celebrities, and I love flying with him. When I'm down in Florida, or if he comes up here, I take him to my secret spots up here. And I'm looking forward to getting down there and flying with Al. But anyway, he'll be joining us shortly. He's in the back room enjoying the shrimp and lobster. And we'll have a good time. And get your questions ready, Val, because he's got some information to share with us, and I think you're all going to enjoy it. But anyway, we've got a great crowd in the house already. Thank you so much. I always appreciate it when people are in early, and just makes me feel good. I don't know why, but I know at least I'll have a few people watching anyway, and it means a lot to me. And so many of you have been following my live stream and the Fly for Fun show for many, many years now, and I truly appreciate it, But I tell you, I haven't been flying that much. The last time I flew, I was out in the Hamptons, here on Long Island. I don't know if you're familiar with the Hamptons, but it's where the rich and famous people hang out. And I went out there and I flew at one of my secret locations out there. And I had a good time. I had the new guy, Joe Lee, with me. I flew my Mavic 3, and you guys know that this is my favorite drone. And as much as that Air 3S looks tempting, I'm very, very happy with the Mavic 3. And I don't think I'll be upgrading just yet. But you never know. Christmas is coming, and you never know. I might ask Santa for it. So... But I flew the Mavic 3, and Joe Lee, he ended up flying his Mini 3. And I just want to show a little of that video right now because it's a cool place to fly. It really is. It's the Shinnecock Canal, and it's really,
Joe
really
already took off with his Mini 3.
cool to fly
You
here.
can see it right there on the right.
Yep, there's his Mini 3 right there. But I know that Captain Joe and Johnny, they fly down on the waterfront down there, and they have an area with a bridge.
Leads into Shinnecock Bay.
This is a canal. It has locks, and I explain it in the video. As you guys know, I do a lot of narrations in my video. And if you like that, let me know. If you don't like it, let me know too.
And maybe my channel now.
I'll change
if you hit
it
the
out.
little bell, you'll be notified of our new videos.
But that's the locks right there.
That's the locks right there, and it was
Well, see, I
open
said
to
it.
let this boat through, as well as those two jet skiers.
Hey, Randy Lawrence, how you doing?
Navigating the canal can be a little tricky.
Yep.
Got to get used to it. The Shinnecock Canal opened to boat traffic in 1892. The canal that cuts across from the South Fork at Hampton Bays, New York, is 4,700 feet long. The canal connects Great Peconic Bay in the North Fork of Long Island with Shinnecock Bay in the Atlantic Ocean.
Yep. So I give a little information. Well, sometimes too much
Well, this
information.
boater made it through okay. Let's see
But
how
look
the
at that.
jet skiers do.
You guys like this place for a flying location? But I had fun flying with Joe there,
Actually, it looks like they're having fun.
and it's a great place to
That's
fly.
Great
I'm going to
Peconic Bay
take
off
Al
in the
there
distance.
if he has some time. I'm going to take him out to the Shinnecock Canal. But if you want to watch more of that video, you can go to my channel and watch the rest of it. But I had fun, and it it was a good time flying with Joe. And he's a new guy, so um, hmm, now I'm trying to figure out something. But anyway, there we go. All right. Sorry about that. I was trying to close out the other video. I don't know if you could hear the audio at all. But I got to say thank you to everybody. It takes a couple of minutes to mention some names. And Paul Brown, he was number one. He checked in early this afternoon, and I have to say, I uh, I really appreciate that when people check in early. Um, I just know that somebody's going to be watching, and Rob Kamada, he was right behind him, number two. You know, always good to see Rob in the chat. And I talked to Rob on the phone also, and he gave me some good news. He said that he's going to be sponsoring this South Florida drone meetup, and he's going to be donating some raffle prizes. And one of them that he told me about is going to be some nice DJI Mavic 3 filters. So some lucky raffle prize going to win that, and I got to say thank you to Rob. So, um, but anyway, we got 100. By the way, we got 110 people on that list, the South Florida Drone Meetup list, and it's not until April 4th to the 7th. So that's going to be good. I think we're going to break 150 this year. Not that we're trying to break records or anything, but anyway, I got to get back to the list. And Angel, he was number three. How you doing, Angel? Good to see you. And we got Alan, Drone Views Media, watching in Ireland, number four. How you doing, Alan? Good to see you. I know it's real late for you. And Chicknick, FPV, how you doing? Good to see you. And I know I saw who was next. I'm going up the list. John, Connecticut Pirate. Yeah, how you doing, John? He's watching in Connecticut. And Jeremy, some drone guy, he's watching out in Nevada. How you doing, Jeremy? Looks like you're having fun with your new Air 3S. So congratulations. You were having fun with your Neo, but now you got a new toy. So enjoy it and all the best with it. And I did hear that Connecticut Pirate ordered one. So and John Olson's in the chat tonight. How you doing, John? Good to see you. And I know I saw Bob Olson. I mean Bob Casey. I get the names mixed up. How you doing, Bob? Good to see you. And Brian, Waypoint, New England. How you doing? And John, Flying Flynn Media. I'll be showing one of John's videos a little later in the show. He's been doing a lot of flying up there in Michigan. He's got the fall foliage going on, and we'll show one of his videos along with one of Johnny's, maybe if I do it right. But anyway, Dominic's watching in Australia. How you doing, Dominic? Northside Hawk. Good to see you. And Jerry Bowers watching up in Canada. How you doing, Jerry? Jerry also has the Air 3S. Let's see, he was able to buy right at a Best Buy up there before we were able to buy him. He had his. All the best with yours, Jerry. And let's see. I don't want to go too fast. I'll miss somebody's name, and if I do, don't do it on purpose. And like I said hello to Randy. That was a surprise because Randy's one of my good friends from Minnesota, and he goes down to Florida and comes to visit his brother, who's my next door neighbor at the condo. So always good to see Randy. And your present's in the mail, okay? So anyway, and hey, we got another drone superstar. Stevie Bronx is in the chat. Capture Life Connection. How you doing, Stevie? I tell you, really, you guys humble me. Really, thank you all for watching, taking the time to watch it. You could be doing other things, but I really appreciate it. But listen, I don't want to leave Al in the back room too long. I think he's finished with the shrimp and lobster. And there's Jeff Norman. How you doing, Jeff? He's right here on Long Island. How you doing? And Dewey, Darren, well, he's watching in Ireland. How you doing? Greg Pittman's watching. But anyway, like I said, I would like you to all to give a warm welcome to Al Cerchione from the South Florida Drone Flyers. How you doing, Al?
How you doing, everybody? How you doing, Captain Ray? How are
Good,
you?
good to see you. Thanks for being on.
Likewise, likewise. Glad to see all these people in the chat here tonight.
I tell you,
It's
I know you've been having a lot of rain down there. It's
too
been
much.
affecting your flying, but you managed to get a couple of flights in.
Yeah, I flew today. I tried doing a job last night. I got a couple of roof inspections going, so it's been okay. But the weather is not cooperating at all. So what are you going to do? That's the way it is.
Yeah, that's Florida weather.
Yeah,
You can depend on those afternoon showers. But
but it's
actually, you've been getting a lot of
a
rain.
lot of rain, and it's
Yeah.
not even like a little shower. I mean, a torrential downpour, which my neighborhood had big floods in, which I don't normally get floods, but within an hour, the streets are all flooded. It's been crazy. It really is.
Oh, that's not good. That's not
Yeah.
good. So,
So, yeah, it's been nuts.
well, you found a new place today. I saw your Facebook post, and you took a ride out to Clewiston, I guess, huh?
Yeah, I woke up real early this morning because I says I have to find a new place to fly. I'm getting bored with these same places. So I jumped in the car, got my coffee, and off I went. And I went to Clewiston, and I found the spot. The first spot I went to, you couldn't fly. The birds was so bad. I felt like I was in the movie. The birds. They were. I came home. My car was all full of bird shit. I had to get the car washed when I came
Oh,
back.
that's
That's
funny.
how
That's
bad it
funny.
was. Yeah, it was really that bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really really bad. So I moved to another spot, and then I found this John Prince Park, which was really cool. I flew with the South Florida Water Management there, and I got some nice shots there this morning.
I remember passing that park, and I stopped there actually, and I didn't fly when I was going by it, but it looks like a cool place, especially where you were flying from.
Yeah, it was really nice. It was. Then I went up to Moorhaven, which not so nice. It wasn't that nice up there. But and then you couldn't fly because there was a jail there, so you couldn't fly too close. So I turned around and headed back, and then I saw an airplane buzzing the highway,
Oh
like
man,
100 feet over your head.
really?
Oh yeah, he was doing turns and maneuvers and all this other stuff. And it turns out it's called the Everglades Flyers, and it's a flying club that with airplanes. I don't know how they get the permission to fly that low over there, especially over 27. It's the first
Sure.
time I've
Yeah,
ever seen
that's
that.
a busy highway.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And at first I says, what the heck is that? And it looked like a P, like the Mustang airplane, the
Right. Yep. I know what you're talking
like one
about.
of these World War II planes. Yeah, and it was pretty cool, but it was
I've,
scary there at first.
I think I've seen that airport or a sign to that airport. It's like on the left as you're
It's on
going west.
as you're going down, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's one airport, yeah. But this was another spot. There was no sign there, nothing. This guy was just flying over the highway, and man, it was crazy. It really was.
I got to say thank you to Paul because Paul, he's one of the sponsors of the South Florida Drone Meetup too. He donates his nice, beautiful United States Drone Society pens,
Yep,
and
I have mine right here.
we appreciate it. Along
Yes.
with his mugs, and we appreciate that, Paul. But he mentioned that if we get 150, he's going to up it to 150. So thank you, Paul.
I
We
got mine
appreciate it.
right.
But anyway, um, I tell you, I think we're going to have a great meetup this year. But you have some good news to share with us. You're
Yes.
having a meetup, right? Pretty
Yeah,
soon.
we're gonna have a meetup on November 10th at Fort Pierce Inlet. We've had it there before. Ray, you attended one year.
That's where I met you.
That's where I met you. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And this year we're gonna do it a little different. We're gonna have a little barbecue, and it'll be nice. We'll do some flying, some BSing, and eating, and it'll be a great day. It's a great place to fly. It's the inlet's beautiful there.
Well,
And
that is a good place up there in Fort Pierce.
yeah.
I
Matter of fact,
enjoyed it.
Uncle Bill's Toys. He's coming. He says he's coming, which is great because he usually does the live stream up there for us.
How you doing, Bill? Good to see you. Yeah. No, that Fort Pierce is a great place to fly.
Yeah, it was. We had a good time the last time. Well, we've done one meetup up there with the one that you came, and then I've flown there, other times, and it's pretty cool there. It really is.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I predict you're going to have a very successful meetup. So and I'm sorry I'm not getting there a little earlier.
Yeah,
that I could join you.
We have like 16 people so far signed up, which is not bad. It was I didn't have any all summer because the weather here has been so hot. It's been really terrible. I mean, you sit outside and you just literally roast.
Right. Yeah,
So
it's too hot to fly.
Way
Yeah.
too hot. Yeah.
But Stevie, oh man, I'm sorry. It had a little crash, but I'm glad it
Oh, boy.
survived. So, but it looks like you and Eddie and Rob had a great time flying up there. So
That's cool. Where'd you guys fly?
well, they flew upstate. I forget exactly where. Maybe you could put it in the chat, Rob. The exact location. I don't know. It was a cool bridge, though. I'll tell you that. And those clouds were very cool too. Or fog, I should say, fog. So, but anyway,
Bill commented it was a P-51 Mustang airplane. That's the one that was flying.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
It was flying over today.
But if anybody has any questions for Al or comments, put them in the chat.
I may not answer them, but
we'll try to keep an eye out for them. But I tell you, the chat is just flying by. Hey, Joe Forleo, good to see you.
Hey,
How
Joe,
you doing?
what's up? Paisan.
So, but anyway, you've got that Phantom 4, and I got such a kick out of that.
I love that.
When you told me you got that, because I had one of them and I loved it. And then when you got yours, you really made me feel bad. And I
got mine for free.
Mine.
Yeah, I got mine for free. A friend of mine, Rob, I do some work for him, and he says, "Here, take it." He flew it twice and crashed it, and he broke the landing gear and stuff. I fixed the landing gear, but it just never flew right. So I sent it to Rob Schwartz in Georgia. This is before he was, arrested and all. And he sent me the drone back. It was like brand new. Put a brand new camera on it, and the drone flies great. It really does. It's a cool drone.
Well, I have that video queued up, and if you want, maybe you can narrate over it.
Oh, yeah, this is where I took it.
I thought that was the coolest takeoff, by the way.
Thanks. This song, you won't have to worry about a copyright. That's my song.
In a world of wonder where magic's found. Flying high with my drone in the air.
Is it too loud?
Through the clouds without
You can lower it a little bit, I guess.
Eyes in the sky, watch the world unfold. Chasing dreams where the stories are told.
How's that better?
Yeah, better. Yeah. Yeah, this was over in Boynton Beach, I think. Yeah, this was at Boynton Beach.
That's got a great camera on it, the Phantom 4.
It does. It's just, you got to get the settings just right. And I really never get the settings just right, with the video. But
And this is a great place to fly, too, Boynton Inlet.
Oh, Boynton Inlet? Yeah. Yeah. I think I was there by myself that morning. think it was up there. Yeah, but it's a great drone, really is.
Well, anyway, that's a cool video, and if you want to watch some more of that, go to Al's channel, and don't forget to subscribe to it while you're there. But anyway,
John, my favorite drone is the Mavic 3 by far.
yeah.
Definitely my favorite
How
drone.
did I know you were going to say that, Al?
Yeah, I mean that drone is really awesome. It really is. It's even like for night flying, the low light is awesome. It really is.
I mean, that was my first drone. I mean, real drone. I had the toy drone, the Spy Striker drone, which was a joke. It set me back 3 years. But when I bought that Phantom 4 and I found out how easy it was to fly a DJI drone, it got me hooked.
Yeah,
Really.
yeah, and I take it with me all the time. I always take it with me if I go out.
But the Phantom, I mean the
Mavic
Mavic 3, this is
Yeah.
my baby,
Yeah.
and I love it. I can't say enough good things about it. Do you have any plans on getting the Air 3S, Al?
No, right now with the Mavic 3, I still have my Air 2S also, which I still love. That drone's another great drone. And I'm waiting. Maybe when they come out with a new Mavic, maybe then I'll get something. Like the Mavic 4 or something like that. If they come out with it. If not, I'll stick to what I have.
Well, I would think the Mavic 4 is going to come out. Supposedly it's been delayed for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But, hey, Brad, how you doing, Brad? Nana's Attic. Good to see
Well,
you.
the police department now, I've been doing a lot of their work for their events, but now they got their Skydios. They'll be coming in pretty soon. They bought 3 of them. $75,000 for 3 drones.
Okay, Skydio. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
with
what
the
they decided to go
Yeah,
with.
matter of fact, the video and everything is going right to their action cam, not the action cam, their body camera software. It's all integrated into their body cam software. So they're waiting to integrate all of that, and then they'll be using them. So,
Oh, really? That's interesting.
yeah. But I was talking to the police major, this guy Kevin, and he was telling me, he says there's nothing like the DJI drones. He says
They still like DJI better.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
They also bought the Parrot and Alfie, with thermal and
But
everything.
they had problems with it. Didn't
200 feet it disconnects. So
they? Right.
that's not too dependable.
No, it can't be disconnected. The police cannot have drones that
No.
are disconnecting. Hey, Warren. Warren must have been in the chat. How you doing, Warren? Good to see you. I'm sorry I missed your name. There it is. Are you lurking? Okay.
Lurking.
Well, I appreciate you lurking, and I hope you're feeling better. So.
And last night, I don't know if I told you, but last night, over the weekend, I get a call. It was actually Friday. It was a cancer patient.
Hey, Bob Dempsey.
Hey, Bob. They were doing this thing with purple light bulbs. The gentleman has pancreatic cancer, and they sent home 550 purple light bulbs with the kids from school. And they were going to put them all on their front, the front of their house. They were going to light up the neighborhood with these purple lights, and they asked me if I would do a flyover for them. And unfortunately, it rained here every night for 4 nights in a row. So last night I went out to do it, and we maybe saw 1 or 2 light bulbs because I guess everybody says, well, it's over. So they're trying to talk to the school principal and see if they'll, do it again, send a notice home to put the lights on.
But that's a nice thing that they're doing.
Yeah, it was an emotional thing.
It's a nice thing what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm doing it because, like I says, they got me through my website, and I didn't know what was going on. I gave them a price at first, and then I found out what it was, and I called them right back. I says, listen, I can't charge you for this. This is. I have a wife that's a cancer survivor, and you people are going through enough of stuff. And I met with him last night, and it was really an emotional night. I never met the guy before in my life, and when we left each other last night, I went to shake his hand. He grabbed me, hugged me. He tries to hand me money. They gave me a gift certificate for one of the nicer restaurants here, and I told him, listen, we're going to get this done. whenever night you want to do this, you just call me and I will drop whatever I'm doing. As long as it's not on the Ray show, I can't drop that night.
Yeah, no, no. But I would understand, believe me, and that's a great thing that they're doing. I can
Oh, yeah.
imagine if the whole neighborhood gets lit up with
Lit
purple
up, yeah,
light.
and it's pretty cool. I mean, they sent home 550 light bulbs with the kids,
Sure.
so
Yeah,
it was pretty neat. But unfortunately, we didn't get to see it. So
yeah. But if anybody has any questions for Al, put them in the chat. We probably missed a couple already, but
and John Flynn, I like the name you gave me, the Bulldog.
the bulldog.
Likes to call me the Bulldog. Ever since I got that body camera and I fly at the Hard Rock Hotel, he's been calling me that ever since I had the problem.
I know. I remember that.
Yeah.
I know. But that's a great place to fly too. That Hard
Yeah.
Rock Hotel.
Hard
And
Rock.
you told me about that. That's
Yeah,
your secret spot,
Yeah.
that-
Well, actually, I flew it before from the McDonald's, and then we flew it from the parking lot, with Matty from Matty Drone World, and I flew with him from the parking lot twice, and we never had a problem. But now they have these bicycle security guys that roam around the parking lot, and they chase you out now.
At McDonald's?
No, not in McDonald's, in the parking lot of the Hard Rock.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Right.
they chase you out of there now.
I know. But McDonald's is a cool little spot though. Secret spot.
Yeah. Usually everybody asks me, where do you fly? I just tell them, just go in the McDonald's parking lot, find a nice spot in the back, don't make it too obvious and just do what you got to do.
Exactly.
Yeah. So the less they see, the better,
Yeah. Well, Al, I do a little tip of the week. Nothing real fancy. And it's really not a tip about flying. It's just, I would hope everybody supports each other and their YouTube channels. It means so much, really. You take the time to fly and make these videos. And I know I appreciate it when people watch my videos and give you a little like, or a comment, And it's a big thing, the drone community, where we support each other. There's always going to be some controversy.
Of course.
But all in all, this is a pretty good community, don't you think, Al?
I do. Yeah. I mean, there's drama sometimes, but we're all a bunch of men. We're worse than women when it comes to drama. So it's the way it is,
Yeah, I know.
But they're a great bunch of guys. I can't wait for your meetup because, like I says, I could care less about the flying that day. I like seeing everybody, the people that you talk to. Like I talked to Johnny on the phone. I talked to you and getting to see everybody,
That's what it's all about, really.
Yeah. I'm actually coming in a day earlier this year.
I know you booked the hotel, right?
Yeah.
I know.
So
I was glad to hear that.
Everybody, yeah. So it's I'm looking forward. I can't wait.
No, and I have to say, when certain people show up, I'm at the desk checking in the names, and certain people don't even tell you they're coming. They just surprise you.
Yeah.
Stevie Bronx was one of those guys.
Yes, last year, yes.
but last year I pinned him down. I put him on the list. I gave him a number, and hopefully he's coming again next year. So,
yeah, Stevie's a cool guy.
He hasn't given me a commitment yet, but
he'll be there. He'll be there.
Yeah. So
yeah, it's that's the best part of the the meetup. Really is hanging out with the guys and.
Joe knows his number, but he wants me to look it up because I know he wanted one of those special numbers. Oh my God. Okay. Now I got to find it. And I think it was a high number, right, Joe? If I remember right. Oh God. All right. But anyway, if you're coming, by the way, let me know. I'll add you to the list. I'll give you a number because we're going to draw a number and somebody's going to win a nice raffle prize just based on your number, your position on the list. So,
I mean, I got a prize from Rick Williamson last year. He gave me the shithead of the year, and I only met him the first time I ever met him. So that was an honor.
I know. That was so funny. Joe, you're number 58. Yep. You know, uh, but anyway, Joe wanted number 58. I think that was
Okay.
his number 58. Yeah. So, but yeah, Rick gave out those nice awards,
Yes,
and
a
I
nice.
was I was happy to get one, to be honest with you.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's what
Yeah,
it's all about: having fun, meeting the other pilots, talking.
that's it. Yeah, it's the flying we do every during the week on the weekends. But seeing the guys, that's a whole different.
How you doing, Steve Jeunesse? Good to see you. Steve's sponsoring the fifth annual South Florida Drone Meetup too, so we got to say thank you to Steve.
So I
He's
think we should have
donate.
pancakes that morning and his syrup. How's that?
He's donating. He's donating. Yeah, the Vermont maple syrup.
Yep.
So, but
Yeah.
anyway, there we go. There's the information on the meetup for next year. It's going to be on April 4th to the 7th. And we're going to have it at the Jensen Beach Causeway Park again in Jensen Beach, Florida. Don't you think that's a pretty good place to fly
Yeah,
out?
it is plenty of room. Nobody gets in anybody's way.
And we haven't been busted by the police or anybody yet. So,
No, no. Well, we keep it kind of, civil. It's not, we don't get rowdy or anything. It's,
and hopefully there'll be no drone flying signs up this year.
yeah. Thanks to Barkley.
I know. That was so funny. I'm telling you. He got me so good.
That morning, he got me and you when we went to
I
go put
know.
the banner up and we saw the signs.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
that was-
What
that
are we
was-
going to do now?
Yeah.
So, yep. And John wanted to be number 88. He's number 88. So, certain people, they wanted special numbers, so I reserved them for them.
That's good.
But anyway, I have another one of your videos queued up, Al. So let me see if I can get it set up to play, and you can narrate over it and do a little FPV flying, and you could talk to people about it. Tell us about this one.
This is a cool place to fly, Miami Marine Stadium. This was with, I flew with Alex that morning. Actually, Maddie and TJ were there. This is a pretty cool place. This really is. This is building's been abandoned since Hurricane Andrew.
Really?
This building has been just the way it is since Hurricane Andrew. They were going to redo it, and they never did. And there's a whole story. Some Cuban architect is the one who designed it. It's the first cantilevered roof made out of complete cement, and that's why it's going to be a landmark. They're not going to tear it down. So they used to have concerts here. They used to have water ski shows, and I believe that the what the hell's his name? The Jackie Gleason show.
Oh yeah, Jackie Gleason. Yeah.
They used to show this here when they used to show the water skiers, with 2 or 3 of them on, on their backs type of thing, and they would fly
Yeah.
like a pyramid. Yeah, and it's a pretty cool spot to fly here. It really is.
Yeah, I haven't been down there with you guys yet. There.
Well, when you come down, we'll do it. It's a cool spot, and it's and no, we haven't gotten chased out of there yet, so that's a good thing. But it's a pretty cool place. And then in the morning, you get the nice sunrise, and
Well, I have to say, that's cool. So if you want to watch more of that video, go to Al's channel. And while we're talking about that, if you're not subscribed to each other, do that now too. You know, that's a big thing. Supporting each other. But that's a cool video, Al. I know. You got the FPV and you enjoy flying
I hardly
it.
fly. Yeah, but I fly it in sport mode, and that's it. I don't do no flips. I don't do no diving or nothing. I'm too chicken.
Well,
I enjoy
again,
to fly once in a while.
I feel so bad that I'm not into FPV. Really,
Nah.
it bothers me. It does, because I just don't like wearing those goggles, you know. And I'm not that I'm stubborn. I just feel very uncomfortable, you
Comfortable,
know.
yeah. If I tell you, if I could sell mine, I would sell it. If I can get a decent price for it. If not, I'll just keep it because I really don't fly it much. I hardly fly it. I took it out yesterday, I think, for the first time, and I flew it around the lake, where I live.
Hmm.
But
Yep.
other than that, I hardly fly it.
We got Ronnie in the house tonight. God bless America. How you doing, Ronnie? Good to see you. You know, and yeah, I might as well bring this up too. Paul put it in the chat, and I appreciate that, Paul. Justice for Dennis Wustenhoff.
Yeah.
You know, that's a former partner I had. I wear his bracelet. You know, he was murdered back in 1990, and they're going to have a special on TV this Friday night about it again to hopefully bring some more awareness to it and maybe bring in the tip. They need one little tip that might be able to
Right.
make the
They
arrest
never caught the
happen.
person, right?
But I appreciate you putting that up there, Paul. Thank you so much, really. And I'll be sharing the link to that actual TV show tomorrow. And but onto a brighter note, um, I have to say I have some viewer videos lined up too,
Very
and I just want to take time out now to show one of them.
cool.
And I thought this was so cool because Johnny, as you guys know, he uh, he got that Air 3S, but he also got a whole new intro and everything on his video. So, but look at this new intro Johnny's got. Really,
Out of this world.
Man, Air 3S out to the swamp here, Manshack, Louisiana. About I guess it's about 15 minutes south
this
of
was a
me.
good video.
And had a great time. I went out there and just flew around, did some settings on the new Air
You guys see the
3S,
train
and
coming? I should
takes a
make
while
it
to get
big.
things
I know.
all going.
Everybody
Yeah,
says
see,
make
yeah,
it
it's
big.
coming, yeah.
And yeah, hope you enjoy and just some scenes.
But when I
here
make it
of,
large, I almost
the
lose the whole
swamp
stream.
and
So
a little. I guess it's a little port town. Actually, they do have a little port here, but yeah, fun day to fly. Get out there and fly. Some great weather, guys. Hope you enjoy.
this is a great place to fly. This location.
It's nice there, yeah. I think we're gonna have to go visit Johnny, maybe.
So Johnny's having fun with his new Air 3S.
Yeah. I like that way it took off from his garage and landed in his garage. That was pretty cool when I returned home.
In the wreckage of my choices, fate's flame still burns.
I know I like filming trains if they're going by, you know.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
In the depths of my struggle, they make
Trains, boats, water.
living
This has it all right here, this location.
nowhere to turn. But your light shines bright, got so much to learn. Father, Son, and
You're right, John. That's exactly what he's probably doing.
Yep.
grace. In a world of chaos, you're my sacred place.
Hey, Tar Heel Ariel, good to see you. How you doing? And Cool Cat. Cool Cat's watching. How you doing? I think I said hello to Greg Pittman already. Anyway, this is cool. Johnny's having fun with his new Air 3S. So if you want to watch more of that, go to Johnny's channel.
Very
So,
cool.
but I tell you, I don't know about you, Al, but when I see the guys flying their new Air 3Ss or new drones when they get them, I get the urge to hit the buy button.
Yeah,
Do you get that also?
I do too. But then I really don't need it. Because you know what happens? I never sell any of my old ones. So,
Okay.
I get so attached to these things. You know, I mean, I'm still flying the Air 2S, which, you know, is
Well,
it's
I'm looking forward to flying my Air 2S. You know that it's down in Florida,
yeah, you got yours down in Florida, yeah.
but I'm looking forward to flying it. I really am. That's a great drone.
Yeah, I'm still flying the Mini too. Every once in a while, to get a
That's
small
right.
job, right? You know, I fly the Mini too.
Yep, the Mini 2 is a great drone.
Yeah,
Really.
I actually
Well, the Mini 4, you know, is sort of
well,
the Mini 2, the updated Mini 2.
yeah. This one here, I actually put a module on it, you know, to be legal to fly, you know, with the 107.
That's
But
right. Yeah.
it's a great little drone. It really is.
Oh, okay. Hmm. Um, I uh, I don't fly my Mini 4. I have it, but it just stays in the car
That's what I do.
99% of the time.
Yeah, I keep the Mini 2 in the car also, because you never know. You see something, you know, and you don't have your other drones with you. It's you got it in the car, take it out.
Right. But you never know. I may end up selling my Air 2S and maybe my Mini 3 Pro, and I might get that Air 3S. I don't know. It's just a
Yeah,
thought that's
yeah,
going through my mind. We'll see.
yeah. Like I says, I'm hopefully going to wait for the the Mavic 4 if they do come out with it. If not, you know, I'll just I really tell you would like to get something like I told you I'm doing a roof inspection in one of the neighborhoods. It's in zero grid. I had to get authorization. Got to put in 72 hours ahead of time, and then you got to unlock it on DJI because you're in a restricted area. So I would like to get something where I can just send the drone up and go, get the job done, end of story. You know, but that's really what I would like to do. And
So
but
what are you looking at? What are you thinking of getting?
I would like to find out a little bit more on that Spectra, see how, you know, good the drone is and what their customer service is like, because there's no geofencing on that one. So that would be perfect. You know, like in the case like I had this morning, I could have just popped that thing up in the air and off I went, you
Okay.
know. But
Hmm.
you know, it's because the locking with DJI, you got to send, you know, you got a custom unlock. It's not just a regular unlock. You got a custom unlock. You got to send them the the documents from Lance and all the other crap. It's too much BS, you know, to do a 10-minute job. It takes you longer to do the paperwork. So,
Right, right.
you know,
Yeah.
so I don't know. If I get a lot more jobs like that, then I might. But other than that, I'm going to wait for the Mavic 4 if it comes out.
Yeah. Well, there's no doubt the Mavic 4 is going to be an awesome drone. You know,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can say that now before it even comes out, you know.
yeah.
All right, Joe, you have a good night. All right.
Take care, Joe.
Yeah, and we all know that Jeff Norman, he hates that geofencing.
Yeah, it is. GFA is a company
That's
pays.
why he's an
You're
Autel
right.
fan.
Yeah, no, you're right. You know, it does. It gets in your way. It really does. You know, when you have to do a job, I can understand when we're flying, you know, for fun. It's one thing you can't, but you know, if you got to do a job, you got to get the job done. I can't wait for, you know, and especially with the weather here. You know, you're working between weather and this, that, and the other thing. So
Yeah, yeah. Well, I have to say, Sweet Hobbies, how you doing? Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. And if anybody has any questions for Al, put them in the chat. We'll keep an eye out. Um, but I think you're going to have a good turnout at your meetup
I
next
hope so.
month.
Yeah, I really hope so. I mean, the last time we had about, I guess, close to 20 people the last time we had it. And I also have Sky Lee sent me out a package with some stuff for giveaways that day.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so he's pretty cool. He really is.
Oh, Sky Lee. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he really
great.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that's all I had to do is say, listen, we're having a meetup. He's no problem. He said, I'll send you out. So
Yeah. Well, that's good. Well, people, when they come to the meetups, they love winning the raffle prizes, you know.
yeah, yeah. So, and by the way, I'm donating 4 cups again this year and some
Okay.
T-shirts, and so you got me in as a sponsor.
That's good. Put sponsor next to your name, and people love winning
Yeah,
your
my pleasure.
T-shirts and your tumblers. You
Yeah,
know, they're nice. They're nice. Are
I
we
love
allowed
my
to,
tumbler.
we allowed to say who makes them?
Well, actually, that's not my daughter Christina now. That's my
Okay.
other daughter that makes those. Christina makes them also, but my other daughter down here, Kara, she doesn't. I got to split the work up
Yeah,
between
I
the
know.
two of them, you know.
Hey,
So,
Johnny, how you doing, Johnny? We just showed your video. Just to
Johnny,
let you
what's
know.
up? Yeah, because now she made me polo shirt, polo shirts to, with the collars.
They're
So
nice.
yeah, so that's Christina does those.
Very professional looking.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah, especially after I dropped some sauce on it tonight during dinner.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Really?
But yeah,
What do we got
between the
here?
two of them, I got to split the what do you call it?
Does Al
Oh,
have the link for the lipo
the
fire
link,
extinguisher?
you know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to look on my phone right now. The only thing is I can't do anything in the, let me see. Oh, man. You know what? I'm going to send it to Ray and he's going to send it to you. All right. Would that work?
Sure, that'll work.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I'll show you what it is. That's what it is.
Oh, really? Okay.
And it's great for lipo fire.
Right.
And it's easy cleanup. There's no foam. There's nothing. It's just like a watery substance. So you get 2 of them, I think, for like, I'm going to say maybe $25 or something like that.
That's a good tip, Al. It really is.
Because, if you use a regular fire extinguisher, it makes them
Well,
better.
now that we're showing fire extinguishers, let me just show you mine.
So these here, if you go on Amazon, just look for that fire stop, and they're really good. They give you 2 of them in the package.
Yeah. Anyway, Tar Heel Aerials has a question for you, Al. What's your favorite drone?
My favorite drone is the Mavic 3 by far, and my second,
And Bill has a question also. Will there be any cranes
at the meetup? Only if you're flying FPV.
Yeah, I felt so bad for Bill that day.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. I was there to witness that one.
Yeah. But the answer to that question, my favorite drone is the Mavic 3, and the second one is that Phantom 4. I love that Phantom 4.
Yeah.
Take your crane magnet, you'll be okay.
Yeah.
Bob Casey, I'm gonna try. Yes, I'm gonna post a link somehow. I'm not too computer savvy when it comes to this. So
Cool Cat wants to know the ingredients of the fire extinguisher.
So yeah, it's I have no idea what's on there. I'd have to get my glasses to read the can. What the ingredients? I can't read that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't read it, but it's they have them on Amazon. It's called Fire Stop, and you get 2 of them. And I have another one up here. So
I know you really don't get foil foliage down there, Al.
No. Well, there's
a
one
lot of guys. A lot of guys have been getting foil foliage.
Yeah, we don't get it here.
And John Flynn, Flying Flynn Media, he's been out there flying.
Yeah, he got some awesome footage there.
I have to say, this was a great video, John. So I'm going to share it right now.
Yes, it was.
Look at.
Yeah, no, that's gorgeous. It really is.
Up. Boy.
Find that link while that video's playing.
Nice.
That's a beautiful. The colors are unbelievable.
It's another great place to fly.
Oh yeah. Like he says, he did quite a bit of flying lately. He was down in.
Well, yeah, he went out of the country. He was down in Punta Cana flying.
Punta Cana, right?
But this is great, John. I would love to be flying here.
That's beautiful. Those colors are phenomenal, especially where the water reflects too. Trying to find that stupid. Oh, here it is.
Very nice.
I'm
Cool.
gonna share this.
Very nice. Anyway, if you guys want to watch more of that video, go to John's channel. And you can watch the rest of that. That's a great video, John.
It really is. The
Really.
colors are phenomenal.
And I know I missed a question. Tar Heels Aerials had a question about the difference between the Mavic 3 and the Mavic 3 Classic. I think one of the differences is the zoom
The
on
camera,
it.
the zoom on
The
it. yeah.
camera. Yeah.
Yeah, the camera zoom.
Mavic 3 has a 28 times
28
zoom,
times
and I
zoom.
don't think the Mavic 3 Classic has that.
That might have it's a smaller zoom, not that high.
And I missed this comment about you, Al. So, from Uncle Bill.
Gee, thanks, Bill. The Chippendales.
All right, there we go. We got a tip on lipofires. Okay, very cool. Cool cat.
Yeah, look up the Fire Stop on Amazon. It's they supposedly work great, and there's no mess. That's the good part.
Hey, we got Captain Joe in the house. How you
Hey, Joe.
doing? Good to see you. He said hello to everybody. Let me highlight that. So, but I tell you, it's hard to keep up with the comments. At least
Yeah.
for me, it is.
It is.
So, and I remember Johnny and the guy saying, "Look at the last comment. The last comment. Just key on that last comment." But they go by so quick.
So quick.
So, but and then you feel bad that you miss a
You
question
missed
or a
somebody's
comment.
question or something.
So,
Yeah.
But here we go. We got the link right here. Very
Okay, there
good,
you
Bob
go.
Casey.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bob. Thank
Yep.
you.
Appreciate it. And while Bob has that up, I got to say thank you to him. He's also sponsoring the 5th annual South Florida Drone Meetup with a donation again of his beautiful custom-made wooden American flags. It's one of our top
Very
prizes.
cool. Yeah,
People
those
love
are
winning
beautiful.
it.
Yeah, that was
And
beautiful.
I don't know. I think it was TJ who won it, or Stevie Bronx, but they loved it. And Ronnie, he's also in the chat. God bless America. He also sponsors our 5th annual drone South Florida drone meetup again with the donation of his beautiful custom made wooden Betsy Ross American flag. So thank you
Yes.
to Ronnie and Bob. We appreciate it, guys. We really do.
Thanks to all the sponsors.
Yep.
It makes it an awesome event. It really does.
Not that it's all about winning something, going home with
No,
something,
but
but people like to.
People like to win.
And while I'm talking about that, I got to say thank you to John Olson too, because I didn't know he makes custom made wooden carving boards, and he donated one
Oh, cool.
as a raffle prize. So thank you. And he also bought an extra adventures hat, and he said put that in there too.
There you go.
But anyway, we're gonna have so many shirts and hats that we'll be giving
Yeah.
away. Everybody does that, and they love winning them. So thank you to all our sponsors, really. So, yep. So, all right, we got a question for Al or everybody. Maybe it's to everybody. But my favorite spot to fly really is the location secret spot number 1, close to my house, and number 2 for me is Du Bois Park in Jupiter. What about you, Al?
Me, I'm going to say the the Hillsborough Lighthouse. I love that spot.
Yeah, that is a good
It
spot.
really is a good spot.
Here we got Jody, Joan Shots watching. How you doing, Jody?
And especially when you can get that 400-foot clearance there, it's really nice. You
I
put in
know.
another one, you got to put in like 72 hours ahead. And sometimes you'll get a call from the air traffic controller, and he'll ask you to compromise. Can we go maybe like 300, 3.25? So, because there's a lot of helicopters in that area.
It's nice that you have the relationship like that with those air traffic controllers.
Yeah,
there.
he's the guy's pretty cool. He gave me his cell number and everything. So if I had a question, because for a while, every one of my Lance approvals for that, the high altitude ones were getting denied. So I finally called him, and he said no, they were having a problem with the system. And he says put it in again, and like 5 minutes later, it was approved.
Right.
So, yeah, it was pretty cool.
Hey, we got Ron Lockwood watching. How you doing, Ron? Good to
Hey,
see
Ron.
you. Yeah. Well, I know. Remember, I had the problem of getting the approval down by the Qatar Hotel,
Yes.
and you told me the little trick is to go a little outside of it.
Yes. Yeah.
Even
Just a little
little
bit.
further, a little
Yep.
further.
Yep. And it'll go through with no problem.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that was a good little tip you gave me. So thank you for that. But I tell you,
the Hillsborough Lighthouse is cool though. That's a good spot. You always get good shots there.
yeah, I like going there.
Yeah, and then you get the boats going in and out under the bridge there. It's cool. It's a nice spot.
John Flynn says it's on his bucket list. So
John, when
yeah.
you come down for the meetup, we'll make a trip down there. Let me know.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. That's a great spot.
And the Du Bois Park is nice too. That's another good one. The Jupiter Lighthouse is nice. That's another good spot.
Yeah, that's it, Bill.
Bill, you
It's
got
true.
it. You got it.
True.
That's exactly right. Yep.
Yeah. But anyway, I know I want to fly a couple of locations upstate. I plan on doing some fall foliage too, and I have to say my back lately has been acting up. I don't know if I could drive up there that long, sitting in a car. But I'm hoping to get up there. I really am.
Well, you should be getting some in Long Island pretty soon, no?
Yeah. The yards here are starting to change. I did it last year right from my yard, and I flew around my neighborhood a little bit, and we had some color.
Yeah.
But it's not the same as doing a road trip. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
You just got to jump in the car and go. Take some ibuprofen.
I know.
And just get in the car and go.
I think Jeff Norman's going upstate this weekend.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So
Well, Jeff, you fly quite a bit, and you're flying all over the place. I always see him flying different places.
well, there's the link for the fall foliage map. Thanks, John. Appreciate
Oh,
that.
very cool.
You got to get some nice fall foliage over by you, John, in Connecticut.
Yeah.
I look forward to your videos.
Yeah. Yeah.
John's very busy, though. He's very busy. So, but listen, I do a little giveaway. It's only a $10 Amazon gift card, Al, and you're
Right.
eligible too because you don't know what the lucky number is. So now's the time. Put in the lucky number between 1 and 25. I'll try to keep an eye out. I messed it up last week, as usual. PJ got it first last week, and I was corrected. So I'll keep an eye out and see if anybody gets it. Oh, boy, some people are close. Some people are very close. Oh, man, somebody got it. All right, somebody got it. I think Captain Joe got it first. It was number 14. So, Captain Joe, your name will go in the hat for the monthly giveaway. Congratulations. Yep. I'm double checking that list. It looks like he's the first one to get it. So, very good, Captain Joe. So, like I said, Al, I think you're going to have a good turnout. You already got a lot of people signed up
Yeah,
for your meetup.
it
So,
should be a fun day. It's like I said, I decided this time to throw a little barbecue into it, and it should be fun, So
I'll tell you, when Lawrence and Herman had their meetup, they called it a barbecue fly,
yeah, there
is
you
what
go.
they call it. And they cooked hot dogs and hamburgers and
Yeah, you don't need nothing fancy.
chicken kebabs.
Right.
It was really, really good. It
Yeah,
was.
so it should be a little bit cooler. So it's only
It's a lot more work, no doubt
yeah,
about it, but
yeah.
not that much, really. And
No, no. I mean, they have
everybody brings a little something and helps,
yeah, I'll bring the hamburgers and hot dogs, and somebody will bring the rolls, and somebody will bring water. Somebody, it works out good.
And
You know.
Jim Dronings, how you doing, Jim? Get ready to sign off, but thank you for popping in. We appreciate it. So,
So if anybody wants to join us, it's November 10th. Anybody in Florida? It's on November 10th at
Bill just put up the link.
there
Yep.
you go. That's my man.
All
There
right,
he is.
Bill. Thank you for that.
Thanks, Bill. And we're gonna meet there at 7:30 in the morning and then go until whenever. I have 12:30, but if we stay there until 3, 4 o'clock, so be it. So it should be a good day. And like I said, we're gonna have some raffle prizes and it should work out really good.
Well, I've been praying for good weather for you.
Thank you, Ray.
So
Bill's been to a few of them we had. He's been to a few of the meetups.
and it's a great place to fly.
Yeah,
Fort
no, it
Pierce
really
is a
is.
great place to fly.
It really is.
Well, I got to say thank you for being on the show tonight. I know you're busy, and
No
you're
problem.
taking the
My
time to be the special guest. You were very, very informative, and thank you to everybody in the chat for watching.
Yes, thank
I
you.
truly appreciate it. But Al, now's the time for you and your closing thoughts or anything you like to promote.
Like I said,
Like your channel and your meetup.
yeah, my channel, South Florida Drone Flyers. My Facebook page is also South Florida Drone Flyers. If you're not a member, click on it, join it. The meetup is on the 10th of November. It's free. Everybody just come and we should have a great time. Everybody just be safe and keep on flying.
Very good, Al. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Thanks for being on. And I look forward to getting down to Florida and
I can't wait
flying
to
with
get
you.
you. I
I
can't wait to
really
get
do.
you.
But anyway, everybody in the chat, get out there and fly. Enjoy. Get some of that foliage if you can. But most importantly, fly safely. And we'll see you again next week, same time, same place.